was only in the Garden of Eden God was doing the sowing for Adam to be reaping. Outside the garden, you sow by yourself for you to reap. Galatians chapter 6 verse 7. Be not be deceived, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he reap. You are no longer in the Garden of Eden. Whatsoever a man soweth, the whole concept of the earth is built upon sowing and reaping. Hallelujah. Upon sowing and reaping. Genesis chapter 3 verse 17. Genesis 3:17. And unto Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree, of which I command thee, saying, thou shalt not eat of it. Cause is the ground for thy sake. He didn't say cause is your life. He said cause is the ground. Because he knows his life, for his life to work or fail, is a product of the ground. No wealthy man today is not making use of the ground. Is there any of them that is walking on air? Hallelujah. So if the ground be caused for anybody is caused, and then coming to we that did not come directly from the ground, byproduct of the womb, you see that everybody must not have to become farmer to make it, but must have to sow something to still make it. It's a principle that continues. That's where God proved your love, and he showed it himself. For God so loved the world that he gave. For God so loved that he gave, that he gave. Now, I told you it's a system on earth. Even God could not help humanity without sacrifice. He wanted to come and give us an ability to have redemption, and he couldn't do it without sacrifice. That is how the system is. The system of the... So you can never ascend without it. You can't. It's the truth. You can't. Prayer cannot do this one. In those days, when a group of people commit sin or a person commits sin, how they go for sanctification is through sacrifice. So the word sanctification came from sacrifice. So you see being practiced by Job, where anytime the children go to party and they sin, he will go and keep sacrifice for their sanctification. Now Jesus have handled that one by dying on the cross. But did Jesus come and die so that you become a millionaire? That's not the main reason. Huh? See, that is the truth. Forget when they said, oh, everything has been nailed to the cross. Not everything, sir. The principles are different. Principles are different. Very, very different. Very, very different. Even when we talk about sacrifice, it doesn't end in your resources. Even your life. How much time are you dedicating to God? Every part of your operation has a seed to sow. Every part of your life, your time has a seed. You must give God the seed of your time, the seed of your attention. This one is the time for God. I cannot do anything. It's God time. It's God time. That is the area I love about the other religion. No matter what they are doing, once it's time to pray, they will leave that in and go. Even if it's 1 billion thing you want to buy, it's either you wait or go. They are going to pray. Dedicated. You must make it a lifestyle if you must grow. The secret of life is the life in the secret. And the life in the secret of every fruit is the seed inside. You can't see it. But that's the secret of that life. The reason why you are seeing that fruit is that seed inside. And the reason why you will see that fruit again next time is that seed inside. The secret of every life is the life in the secret. What you are doing when nobody is seeing you is a seed. Be not be deceived. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he reap. Whatsoever a man soweth. A student that sow into reading, devouring different book, in exam he will reap success. He will reap success. Hallelujah. It is what you sow you reap. If you want to grow a business, you must keep at it. If you stop, you stop your growth. Hallelujah. So, and growth is proportional to seed. Every man on earth is a farmer. Hallelujah. Whether you have touched the hoe before or not. Because what you sow is what you reap. And you know what? If you have nothing to sow, you will have nothing to reap. He said, to he that has, more will be given. To he that has not, even the one he has will be taken from him. If you have, more will be given. So you must have to be. So that is why people that always say, I don't even know what to do. They always end up as nothing can come out. Because you don't have something to sow. There must be something. Moses, what is in your hand? There must be something. Every aspect of life. This is the secret of life. You can't boycott it. Your growth stop where you stop sowing. A farmer can be harvesting mightily now, but if he eats his seed, he won't harvest next time. He won't harvest next time. And that next time is his tomorrow. Hallelujah. The future belongs to those who understand the power of sacrifice and engage it. Hallelujah. You can be very sure of your future if you are sowing rightly today. You are sowing your time both in the things of God, both in your career. You are sowing enough time. Not that the only time you find time for your career is when you are required to do something in the office. You no longer, you are not trying to build yourself. You will remain in the level of 100,000. They just promote you 200,000, promote you 250, 300. That's where you want to end. Do you know how much is pension for people earning like that? Between 40, 60, 70. Then when you become an old person now, you are now hoping that your children will now give you what you did not give them. Hallelujah. At that 60 now, which university will you pay with 60,000? Hallelujah. Pension will become 60, 40, some 30. Very little. You now that you have the time, invest, sow the seed of growth. Sow it now. Sow it now. Grow yourself. Don't remain there. You can't replenish others if you are not replenished. And if you must be replenished, these are things you must engage in. Life is all about sowing and reaping. Don't forget it. Life is all about sowing and reaping. What you sow is what you reap. If you sow the seed of discord, don't expect to get to the top of the organization. The only thing that you do in the office is fighting with everybody, quarreling with everyone. At the end of the day, you are worried that they did not promote you. You don't know before promotion there are cabinets that will vote and said, okay, we accept that. Hallelujah. What you sow is what you reap. You are worried that in the neighborhood nobody wants to talk to you. Check your character. How many people have you backbited and lied and fought? See, life is all about sowing and reaping. What you sow, and I hope I made mention something very important, that the part of you dedicate to God always is the part of you that will be very, very protected, highly protected. Even though Job was dedicating that part of him to God, and God allowed Satan to touch it, he got it double. He can't remain down. He can't. Because that part of him was with God. So that is to say that if the part of you is with God, even if he goes down, it will go up back. Even better. Hallelujah. It will go up back. You can't be there. It's not possible. It's not negotiable. You can command money if only you don't give value to money when it comes to giving to God.